And this is typically what I see. They went to the auto parts store, they got a can of that refrigerant with the little gauge, tried to fill it up, and they said they had air conditioning that was dead before, they couldn't get much in there. 6.9% air. Hydrocarbons 5.4%. R12 or R1234YF 1%. R134 93%. I guess this one's going to go off into my contaminated refrigerant mix container. And 1%, I don't mind 1%. They say you can have refrigerant mixed up to 2%. I'm not going to say, I'm too used to seeing contaminated refrigerant now. The EPA's done such a shitty job of enforcing the rules, laws, regulations. They let any do-it-yourselfer or Joe Blow mechanic go grab any can they want, get adapters and put it into any car. But on a piece of paper, of course, the rules say nobody can do that. But do you think people actually listen to the rules? This is the problem with some shops who go out and do their own stuff. So, oh, and I happen to know there's only about 3 ounces of refrigerant in the system, and the high side pressure I think was up in the 200 range. So here, I know for a fact when I recover this out, there'll be about 3 or 4 ounces of refrigerant in the system, or roughly 250 grams or so. Out of 650 gram system, I'll have only several ounces of refrigerant, but yet I have 203 psi on the high side, and with less than half the refrigerant charge. Isn't that doesn't correlate with what a PT chart tells you, isn't it? But you know, I did have 6.9% air. But of course, if you are a shop who doesn't own this, you put it in your recovery machine, put it in another customer's car, and then it goes to somebody else and they recover it and put it in their machine, and you spread the STDs just like everybody else does because they don't own a refrigerant identifier. This is why we have to get rid of shops who don't have a refrigerant identifier, or anybody who cross-contaminates. Alright, short video on another contaminated one. Thank you very much, EPA, for doing such a shitty job.